Kingdom people, they are angry because you are not like them. They are angry because you are not like them. See, kingdom people, there are these folks, these people, y'all know them ones, that they try to engage you. They want to know your business. They trying to figure you out. You a mystery to them kingdom people. And what's happening is these people realize that you're nothing like them. They realize you want something else. And to be honest, kingdom people, this is something that they've never seen before. Because they're accustomed to being around certain kind of people, like quite literally. And while there are decent people on this earth, in this world, they're not accustomed to that. And even in that, you're beyond just a decent person. And what I mean by that is this, kingdom people. Because God is with you, because his hand is on you, because you are anointed, you move a certain way. You radiate a certain kind of way. I just keep hearing you're a mystery. It's something so mysterious about you. And they want to know what it is. They trying to get in so they can figure you out. Now, here's the thing, kingdom people. They started off saying, they didn't start off saying, but they came to a point to where they started saying that you think you're better than them. And they started saying this when they noticed that you really wasn't trying to deal with them like that. Because, kingdom people, this is just across the board. You don't deal with everybody. Nobody deals with everybody, to be quite honest. But, kingdom people, you don't deal with any and everybody. And we already know why. And so, these people just assume, as I said, they're accustomed to people just, acting and behaving a certain way. They must be used to people having dealings with them to some extent. But you have no interest. And so, although they initially tried to do things to get your attention and try to engage you, even if you were polite initially, the more they were ignorant, so to speak, you probably just kind of, not that you're rude or mean, you just don't pay them no attention. And that's even polite. When you don't pay someone any attention, but you're not acting a fool, that's being polite. And so they notice that you don't want to have anything to do with them. It's quite clear. And it's because you don't deal with people like them. And that's okay. But it's okay for you. But they don't like it. I just heard again, it ain't okay for them. I heard it before, but I didn't say it. Anyhow, then they got to saying, you standoffish. Here we go with this, kind of people. You standoffish. You think you better than them. You this and you whatever, kind of people. And here's the truth. They know you are in a better position or place than them. What do I mean by that? Spiritually speaking, you're spiritually inclined. You're mature. You're a person who walks with God. God walks with you. You do your best to do the right thing. You're not out here trying to hurt people and harm people. You do the inner work. You deal with yourself. Even if you're in error, you know how to acknowledge your error, correct it if need be. And again, just do the inner work. These people don't do any of that. Now, while they might not understand what I just said as far as doing the work, they probably don't have no clue about what that is. They do understand that there's something different about you. What we know is that you do the inner work and everything else I just mentioned. That's something that they wouldn't dare. Even if someone tried to share that with them, and who knows, someone may have. They probably come across some kind of information like that, but they shunned it because that's not something that they're interested in. I'm saying all this to say, kingdom people, because of your disposition, because of your character, because of all those things I named, how you are, what you care about, your priorities, those things. Because of that, all that makes you different than them, And so, again, these are things that these people are not interested in. Now, the issue comes in where they want to have dealings with you. They want you to have dealings with them, but you won't. They realize, God showed me this as clear as day. They realize that you don't deal with them because of where they are and that you're different than them. I'm hearing they not like us. They not like us. They realize that you are, as they like to say, better than them. They like to say you think you're better than them. They think you're better than them. They know that you're doing things better than them. Let's say it like that. Doesn't mean that you're not working on anything. You don't have problems you need to work through, issues you need to work through. The key word is work through. You're actually doing the work. And so, although, again, they may not understand that that's what it is that's so different about you, they understand that you are different. They understand you're different, definitely from them. They understand that that's why you don't deal with them. They understand y'all two totally different kinds of people. It's like oil and water, light and darkness. They do understand that there's a difference. And they understand that that's why you don't want to have any dealings with them. Here's the thing, kingdom people. They are angry about it. They are angry because you are different from them. This bothers them. And it angers them because they're not able to do with you what they want to do. Kingdom people, y'all have to understand these people be having plans for y'all. Because you know they watch you and stalk you. These are the kind of people that size up people, try to see what they all about, try to see and plot what they can get up out of them. These are these kind of people. And they're also energy vampires. In other words, they want to drain and pull from you your life force. Because understand this, kingdom people, when people are so full of darkness, they're riddled with demons, they really don't have no life force. They look to others to feed off of them and their demons. Because they don't think about it like this. Those demons drain them. So now those demons need them to go somewhere else to get some life force from somebody else. Because they already drained by those demons. And so they want to drain you. They done peeped you. They see what you are. They definitely see that light. And you know what they see, they like. The issue is, as I said, they want to use you. They have plans for you. They want to drain you. They probably want to bring you into some drama, chaos, and all that, because that's their nature. That's who these people are. That's all they know. That's what they do. That's what they're all about. So they can't be nothing but that. I mean, if they did the work, that would be different. But as I've already stated, at this point, that's just not something that they're on. Prayerfully, maybe they'll get there. So anyhow, kingdom people, they're angry. They are angry because you're not like them. Because you're not like them, you won't have no dealings with them. Because you're not like them, they can't do what they want to do with you. Here's the other part to that. Because you're not like them is the real reason why they really want what they see in you. Because remember, you're different. What they see in you is different from anything they've ever seen. And they're coming to the realization that this is something on a whole nother level that you are. And they know that too, also because of the way you don't respond to them. The way you don't give in to their clownery or them trying to be in your wheel to serve them. The way you don't do any of that They know that you're different because remember, kingdom people, these people are accustomed to doing this and they've never seen anyone just stand firm like you. They've never seen it. They see the benefits of dealing with you. And that's what they want to benefit off of. That's why they want to have dealings with you. I'm going to say two. But you're not having no dealings with them. And they understand why, because you're not the kind of person that would deal with them. And they know it. They're not the kind of people that you would deal with. They understand that. And they angry about it. They're really angry and upset because they want what they want and they not getting it. They're like big kids throwing tantrums because they not getting their toy, so to speak. Getting that candy out the candy stuff. You know how 2-year and 3-year-olds act, or even 5-year-olds as children, little children. That's the way that they're behaving, but that's their mentality. These are little kids in grown-up bodies, and they act just like little kids. You've seen it in action. You've seen it. So much so you are probably like shocked. And although you may have seen this kind of behavior over and over again, every time, probably at this point you're not shocked, but you get what I'm saying. It's just like, you can't believe grown people acting like this. Those are spirits operating through them. Those are demons throwing tantrums because they're not getting their way with you. Those are demons in them. Of course, themselves, their mindset is like a kid. So go figure. Point is, kingdom people, they are very angry because you don't have any dealings with them, and they understand that they not the kind of people you would deal with anyway. They angry about that. They angry because they not the kind of people that you would deal with. They angry because you won't have no dealings with them because they not the kind of people you would deal with. Did I just say that twice? Perhaps. Point is, they angry because they know it's nothing happening, kingdom people. They know you are not their type. But they want to know what's up with you. They want your good. And they're angry because you wouldn't have anything to do with them. They're not even your kind. They angry, kingdom people.